Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we'll learn about bool or and bool and functions in Postgres. Both are aggregate level functions, just like min, max, count and sum functions which will work on multiple rows. If you had any experience in other programming languages like Python, where we had any function which is similar to the bool or, and if you had experience in like JavaScript, where we have a function called sum which will be similar to the bool or, and we have in Python again the all function which will be similar to the bool and in JavaScript we have every function which will be similar to the bool and function. Okay, let's get into the use case so that we can see what exactly these functions mean in Postgres. In our use case, we have three tables that I have created. One is a users table which will store the user information, user ID, username, first name and the last name, and I have inserted some dummy records. And I also have the messages table which will store the message ID and the message name, and I have inserted a couple of messages here. Okay, and I have created a table called user messages which will be like a many-to-many relationships table where one user can have multiple messages and each message can be assigned to the multiple users. Okay, that's the same user ID and the message ID. Along with this, I have a is acknowledgement column which will store whether the message has been acknowledged by the user or not. Okay, so far it's good actually. The problem, and I have inserted some records into the user messages also. If you can query this table, user messages table, you can see the first user has acknowledged one message and the two messages he hasn't acknowledged it. For the second user, he has acknowledged all the three messages, and the last user hasn't acknowledged even a single message. Okay, the first question is about how do you get a user where he can acknowledge each and every message. I want to know the user where he acknowledged each and every message. That's where the bool and function will come into the picture, the aggregate function. For that you can write select, as it is an aggregate function, I will be aggregating on user level, user ID, and then you can use bool and which one it will take multiple rows. In this case is acknowledgement column, is acknowledged from user messages, and then I have to do the group by, as it is a bool and is an aggregate function. Okay, and finally I will be required a having clause, so that wherever the boolean is true, I need those records only. That means this user has acknowledged all the messages. Sorry, I have to remove the comma here. You can see the user 2 has acknowledged each and every message. Okay, similarly I need another query where at least one message has to be acknowledged by the user. Okay, users who has acknowledged at least one message. For that I can use a bool or function. Similarly I can go bool or. Okay, if I can execute, you can see user 2 has acknowledged all the messages which we have already seen, and user 1 has acknowledged one message. That's why here both user 1 and user 2 has acknowledged at least one message. That's why you are seeing here. That's it for the today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.